know how intimidating it can feel to go to a party or an event when you don't really know anyone, and especially if you're a bit of an introvert, how to strike up a conversation with somebody. Now, I think a lot of the time we tend to feel these emotions so strongly. We feel awkward and uncomfortable, and because we feel it so strongly, we just assume that people can see right through us. But the truth is they can't, and a lot of the time people are more concerned with what's going on in their own head and what's going on with them in terms of, if they're worried about what they're saying or what they're doing or who they're trying to talk to, that they don't even really realize or recognize what it is that we're struggling with. So it's one thing to keep in mind, just kind of ease your mind a little bit. But I think the other thing is don't necessarily put so much pressure on yourself to be talking all the time. Believe it or not, something that's more powerful than words sometimes is a smile. Smiles speak volumes. And I remember, I'm a little bit of an introvert at times, especially when I'm in a group setting with people I don't really know. I like to kind of suss out the situation a little bit. And a lot of the time I wouldn't say much, but yet people would say afterwards or say to other people that I know, Sharon's really nice, I really like her. And for me, I was like, well, why? You don't really know me, you didn't really get a chance to talk to me, I felt like I was really quiet. And then I realized that I showed up and I was smiling the whole time, and I wanted to make sure that I looked approachable. And I think the bottom line is people just like happy people. So I think at the very least, despite how uncomfortable you might feel, if you can try and muster up a smile, then it'll go a long way. Now, if there are times when you are wanting to strike up a conversation with somebody, just say it's you and one other person, a great technique is to just ask questions. It's easy to get people to start talking about themselves, and it takes a lot of pressure on you to try and fill that empty space when all you have to do is just throw out a question. And then a lot of the time, that gives you a bit of space to think about how you want to respond to that question, or maybe it'll help you think of a follow-up question you want to ask after that. And before you realize it, the conversation will just naturally start to evolve. Another great thing too is compliment people. And I don't mean just to give a compliment just for the sake of giving a compliment. Make sure it's genuine. Make sure it's something that you really like, something that really stands out to you, and let them know. It's a great way to also get a conversation started and to bond with somebody. So that's my advice for you if you are looking to try and find a way to build your confidence around speaking to new people, especially in new settings. I know it's not easy, but trust me, if you start to put these little things into place, it'll get easier and easier, and really just don't forget to show off those pearly whites. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me at sharon@sharonstokes.ca or head over to sharonstokes.ca. Sign up for my newsletter where you can get weekly updates of these videos in your inbox as well. I'll see you guys next week.